is a demonstration video on what I think is probably around a 1930 Bacon and Dave Montana number 3. This banjo belongs to my buddy John Leone, and he graciously allowed me to borrow it for this video. I think the Montanas are probably the most beautiful banjo ever made. Plays beautifully. I think the sound is really superior. I think it works great for a traditional Peabody kind of style of banjo playing. The scale length is somewhat shorter than my Vegas, so it's a little easier on my left hand. It has a great projection. I hear the banjo a little better when I'm sitting over the top of it. I think mainly because of the way it's built and the sound holes are closer to my ears. The Vox would be out here, of course, and it's not quite as easy to hear. I don't think this banjo is quite as powerful as my VegaVoxes because of the shorter scale length, but the ease and playability, in my mind, almost makes up for that slight lack of power. This banjo is plenty loud. You could easily play a solo banjo set on this on a big stage. You could easily play strolling gigs on it with a trio or a 4-piece or 5 or 6-piece band. Heck, this thing would probably work great out at Disneyland, like I used to play strolling sets in a 7-piece band out in the middle of New Orleans Square, and I think this banjo has plenty of oomph to do that. This particular banjo is in very good condition. You can tell by the engraving on the back that it's really quite beautiful. It has some condition issues. There's some cracks on the back. I'm not quite sure why those are there. Just makes it look old, which is what it is. It's been gold plated. It's got a heel carving. They put a white holly neck on these banjos. Although it looks very much like maple, they tell me it's white holly. Anyway, it's a terrific banjo. I would highly recommend one of these. Any Bacon and Day, really, if you're going to play a traditional banjo style, works great. If the banjo belonged to me, most likely I would put a calfskin head on it, and I think it would sound really good with a calfskin. I've got a standard 3-leg maple ebony bridge, and that seems to work great. I've got the typical string gauges that I use on my VegaVoxes, which is starting with the 4th string, it's 20 wound, 14 plain on my 3rd, 12 on my 2nd string, and a 10 on my 1st string. This is a delightful banjo, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in either upgrading their instrument to a professional quality instrument, or starting out. Some of the lower end Montanas and Silver Bells are actually a pretty good deal in today's banjo world. So that's it for now. Cheers.